From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To a whole nother level. From no better. When I got rich of these down. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Twin, don't hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Dart. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw now, Dart. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Dart. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Faulkner. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. A good pickup there at 22. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Dart. Flush to his right. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. This time Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. Well, they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Jackson. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. The Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. 1st down.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-0.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Jackson to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Adonai Mitchell from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Giants had 1-6 now. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they're able to fall here, and now you're
looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Throwing is Jackson. Airing it out deep for Smith.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. You talk about this Giant defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
First down, Cowboys.
Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Second and 11.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Third and goal, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Throwing, Dart. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 27 yards.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
To throw is Dart.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Dart to throw on 4th down.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And they run the option on second down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Adnan Mitchell, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice. It's your minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Dart. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Adnan Mitchell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Again, it's Jackson.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Cowboy 18, Pioneer.
To throw now, Dart.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's Dart.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing his Dart.
Got his open man, it's Carr. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That one taken in by Neighbors. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Dart.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got it in, complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
To throw is Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Giants 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Kaiir Elam makes a pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now Dart.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carr. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing, Dart.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Giants are able to eat in just a bit to the sizable deficit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right.
He'll complete this one. Okonkwo.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This 2nd and 4.
Jackson eluding the pressure right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. To throw again is Jackson. He's got it with the 15. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Cowboy first down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they send a man in motion right.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Jackson.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
And now look at him go. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Cowboys 56. Giants 28. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Dart. And now here's another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
To throw is Dart. Quick completion here to Johnson. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
To throw now, Dart.
And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
Jackson's pass complete to number 9. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Hey,
Play action. It's Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Flush to his right.
And he is caught.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Shot. 13.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss.
Jermaine Johnson
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Hey, report. Hey, middle.
Jackson now. dancing to his left. This is caught inside the 15. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Here's Dart.
Got his open man. It's Carr. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Throwing his Dart.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Dart to throw on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Hold quick, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more, as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense.